Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Moto Mengy channel, my own personal little corner of YouTube where I make videos about riding a motorcycle and exploring roads and talk about motorcycle stuff, that kind of thing. Today I want to do a bit of a shout out video to another motovlogger. I haven't done many shout out videos. A little while ago I did an April Fool's video where I did a shout out video disguised as an April Fool's video. I've been meaning to do other shout out videos. I have a list of shout out videos I'd like to make and just never get around to doing them because I find other stuff I want to make, other videos I want to film. But today I want to talk about a motovlogger who really impresses the heck out of me. He's not a large channel. I don't really want to do any shout outs for large channels because they don't need my help, but I like to do shout outs for smaller channels that could use more subs, that I think deserve more subs. Motovloggers that I like. For example, the one I'm going to talk about today, Road Reality. Road Reality is a motovlogger who rides a Harley Street Glide, and he's really something else. He puts out so many videos. I think he's one of the hardest working motovloggers I've seen on YouTube. And I know there are large channels that have like teams of people that work that kind of thing, but with regards to the smaller YouTube motovloggers, the smaller channels, you know, I'm saying like under 5,000 subs or around 5,000 subs or less. At the time I'm recording this, Road Reality has I think 1,600 or 1,700 subs. So he's even a smaller channel than I am. But we're about the same, we're close. We actually started motovlogging around the same time too. I think I started like a half year before him, but not much longer. By the way, I'm in Boyertown, Pennsylvania today, where I'm riding through Boyertown. This is Pennsylvania Route 73 right here. So Road Reality puts out like 2 to 3 videos every week. Usually 3. I mean, his pace seems to be about a video every 2 or 3 days. Oftentimes every 2 days. He just films all the time and he's an editing beast. And that's part of what impresses me about Road Reality. He films a lot. He's got, you know, his personality comes across well on camera. And he's got quite a personality. He's a character, let me just say that. And he would agree with me. I mean, you know, I'm not saying anything that would offend him. He knows he's a character, and he's himself on camera, which is good. That's what you should be doing as a motovlogger. He comes across very genuine, very outgoing, very talkative. But on top of that, he's got a really neat style with his motovlogs. He's really good at the editing part of motovlogging. And he has a lot of videos where he talks about DaVinci Resolve tricks and tips and that kind of stuff. He uses the same software I do to edit my videos, but he uses it much better than I do. Let's put it that way. He uses many more of the capabilities of DaVinci than I ever have or even know about, probably. I watched all of his DaVinci Resolve tips and tricks videos, and every time I watch them, I'm like, wow, I didn't know I could do that, or I didn't know I could do that. But he does neat stuff on his videos that I haven't seen him talk about, like how he does it. Like just putting like his channel logo on like random trucks and buildings around him while he's riding and stuff, and it sticks on the vehicle or the building. I'm not sure how he does that, but I have an idea. I know DaVinci can do that kind of stuff, but I don't know how it works. I haven't bothered learning about it yet. And if he made a video about that, then I missed it. Hello there, editor Moto Mengy. Turns out, yeah, Road Reality does have a video showing how he does his logo tracking shots on buildings and trucks and stuff. I didn't do a good job of explaining it while I was riding. I'll show you the video there where he shows how he does it in DaVinci Resolve. Is called How I Put My Logo and Video on Just About Anything Using DaVinci Resolve. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. You can see here in the video, he does all this editing stuff in DaVinci Resolve to do this trick, which is a lot of work in my opinion. But it is pretty cool, the end result. I have to admit, what he ends up with is pretty slick. You see here on the screen, he has his Road Reality logo plastered on the buildings while he's riding. And that's really pretty cool. I mean, he does it all the time. He puts it on the back of vans and stuff, and trucks and other buildings and houses and on the roads and stuff. I gotta admit, it's pretty neat. It's a nice trick. It's a lot of work though, so I'm not gonna probably do it. Okay, back to riding. A lot of traffic here today, wow. Oh, it is lunchtime, that's why. That's why I'm hungry too, darn it. But Real Reality is a very old school motovlogger in that he does a lot of riding and talking about subjects and topics. In fact, most of his videos are like that, because what he does is he'll just film every day when he's riding to work and coming home from work. He'll just film him talk about random stuff or even topics he has in mind, and then he goes home and he edits it, or he decides if he likes the footage first. He throws away a lot of footage too, he says. I've talked to Real Reality quite a bit. Both him and I are members of the motovlog.com forums, which, by the way, if you want to learn how to motovlog, reading up on the motovlog.com forums is a great way to learn how and to get all kinds of tips and tricks about it. I've been a member of motovlog.com since almost the first or second month I started, I think. I forget how I found them, I don't even know, but maybe even before I started. Maybe I found them when I was researching how to start motovlogging. I'm not sure. It's been many years. So that's how I met Real Reality, and how I, well, I haven't met him personally, but it's how I know him and chat with him and talk to him all the time. He's just a really prolific motovlogger. And I don't know how he does it. I mean, putting out that many videos every week. I do one video a week on Moto Mengy, and I've had a few weeks where I've had 2 videos, but not many, because it gets tedious, it gets hard. And I know a lot of motovloggers, do 2 videos a week. They just do the hard work. But for me, this is a hobby, so I'm trying not to turn it into a job or a chore. And let me tell you, doing 2 videos a week can be a bit laborious. It's not easy. It takes a lot of work and effort to do that. And doing 3 videos per week, like Real Reality does oftentimes, yeah, just wow. I mean, holy crap. But he does it consistently, I mean, he's just a motovlogging machine. And on top of it, I really like his channel too. I mean, he rides with a half helmet. He doesn't wear a full face helmet. So in that regard, he's different than most motovloggers. Kind of like me, he has a camera and a microphone. Well, he has a camera mount on the side of his helmet. Not quite mounted the same way mine is, because I'm wearing an open face helmet, a 3/4 helmet. He's wearing a half helmet, but he has the GoPro on the side of the helmet and the microphone, like a boom mic down, kind of like a Harley communicator, but down in front of his chin or whatever, catching his voice. It works well. His setup works good. I know he said it took him a long time to get dialed in and working right. And he does all kind of like sound tricks in DaVinci Resolve too to get his sounding good. I watched his video on that and I don't understand half what he's talking about. I think I'm lucky in that my audio just comes out sounding good on its own without much effort. Like, I don't do any audio processing tricks in my videos at all. I maybe could. Maybe it could help, I don't know. But I haven't bothered as of yet. I don't really feel the need to spend time trying to figure that stuff out. Maybe I will someday though, just for the fun of it. See how it goes. See if we can learn anything or improve anything. Yeah, this is lunchtime traffic in Boyertown, Pennsylvania. I hear my phone ringing. Deer's calling me. I'll have to call her back when I get at a stopping point and see what she needs or see what's going on. So yeah, anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about, I guess. Just want to do a shout out to Real Reality and how much he impresses me. And if you haven't heard about his channel or seen him before, I suggest checking him out. If you want to watch a Harley Street Glide motovlogger who does a really good job motovlogging, watch some Real Reality. Because I think, in my opinion, for the amount of effort he puts into motovlogging and the quality of his videos, he really deserves to have more subs than he does. That's my opinion. I like seeing motovloggers who work hard and put in the effort to get rewarded. So I have no problem giving his channel a little shout out, advertising for some Real Reality. In fact, I'd like to do more shout outs for other motovloggers, small channels. Because why not, Spread the love, that kind of thing. Alright, that's all I wanted to say. Leave any comments or questions down below if you want to. Tell me if you watch Real Reality or ever heard of him. But on that note, I'm gonna turn the cameras off and go get some lunch somewhere. I'm hungry. Thanks for watching. Take care, ride safe. See you next time.